Hi there, my name is Karen and I make videos about my journey to become a musician and a songwriter. Last month I made a video about how I finally got my dream electric guitar, a Fender Stratocaster. But lately I've been feeling like my old acoustic guitar has been watching me. I haven't given it much love because I've only been playing on my shiny new guitar. I realized that I haven't exactly been taking very good care of my acoustic guitar. I've never done any maintenance except for replacing the strings every once in a while, which is really bad considering that I've had this guitar for 15 whole years. My mom bought it for me when I was only 13. So, in this video, I thought I'd give my acoustic guitar some love. I'm gonna clean the whole body, I'm gonna polish and oil the fretboard, and of course, I'm gonna replace the strings. So let's do this. First, we need to remove the strings. As I was taking the tension off the strings, I noticed that the plastic of this tuning peg had a tear all the way through the middle. These pegs are super old and the plastic doesn't look that good anymore in general. So I had a look online for some tuning buttons and ordered them. The first peg was super easy to take out, but I couldn't get the rest out no matter how hard I tried. So I used a slightly unorthodox method, pushing them out with a fork. And it worked! Then I used a microfiber cloth to take off the dust and I went over it again with a moist microfiber cloth. I used this polishing sheet to polish the frets. I didn't realize how dull they had become, but it's so satisfying to see the difference. After polishing the frets, I used this lemon oil from Dunlop to oil the fretboard. The bottle itself has an applicator, making it super easy to use. Oh my god, you can already see the difference. I apologize to my dear guitar for never oiling the fretboard in 15 years. After applying, you have to leave it for about 10 minutes and then remove the excess oil with a cloth. In the meantime, I cleaned the body of the guitar with this guitar polish and cleaner, also from Dunlop. I got these really nice rosewood buttons for the tuners. Changing the buttons was a bit of a challenge, but eventually I got them all switched. Now let's put some fresh new strings on it. I still had a set of Ernie Ball light strings without the high E string, so I ordered that one separately. I wanted to wind the first string, but whenever I rotated the button in one direction, they would get loose. So I have to take them off and the tuning mechanism as well, and then maybe try them on a new tuning mechanism. The tuners that I had were also quite old, so I didn't mind replacing them. I placed a new order, which took another few days. In the meantime, I wanted to take the buttons off and put them away for later, when something bad happened. One of the buttons wouldn't budge, so I tried to hold the mechanism still with an Allen wrench. But the hook of the wrench was facing the headstock and I accidentally scratched the headstock of my guitar. No, 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 no. So I did what every person working on their first guitar for the first time ever would logically do. I completely broke down crying. Safe to say that I was devastated. I should have just taken the complete tuning mechanism off and afterwards removed the buttons, especially since that's so easy to do. This is gonna go on the list of life lessons learned the hard way. The tuners I ordered are actually for electric guitars according to the description, but they look almost identical to my current tuners, so fingers crossed. I changed all of the buttons except one because that one got stuck on one of the old tuners. honestly, I kinda like it like this. Like a gangster's gold tooth. And now this is unmistakably my guitar. At least now I can finally put the strings on. Before tightening the strings, I'm gonna use this to put lube in the grooves of the nuts. And yes, I know how that sounds. I read that this makes it easier for the strings to move through the nuts when tuning the strings. You can also use the graphite of a pencil. My god, it looks so much nicer now. It's all new and shiny. It almost makes me a little bit emotional because I've had this guitar for so long. When I was younger, I got discouraged because of what a few people had said to me. The things they said caused me to not play guitar and sing for years, to the point that I'd forgotten what it felt like. Which sounds super dramatic, but that's just how it was. Fast forward to many years later, and also many years of therapy later, and I started taking singing lessons, which at first was super terrifying. But then after a while, it started giving me so much hope that I also started picking up my dear guitar again. It was a very difficult process because every time that I didn't see immediate progress, it felt like a confirmation that I, indeed, was not good enough. But when I did have fun making music and singing, I would feel so light and excited, and my cheeks would turn pink and rosy. Then I thought, what if Rosie was a person, or the personification of my relationship with music? What would I say to her? And so I wrote a song called Rosie and also named my acoustic guitar Rosie after the feeling that I get when I'm having fun making music. So I wanted to share the song that I wrote and now recorded with my freshly refurbished 15-year-old acoustic guitar, and I hope you like it.
Rosie, Rosie, I'm finding new ways to ignore you, 'cause I'm too afraid to articulate how much I need you. Rosie, Rosie, it's been too long and I'm sorry. I just thought you'd be better off without me. Dear Rosie, I'd dance all night with you if I could. If only I didn't have other things to do. You roll your eyes, that's what you always say. What do I need to do to make you want to stay? Rosie, Rosie, I'm finding new ways to ignore you, 'cause I'm too afraid to articulate how much I need you. Rosie, Rosie, it's been too sorry. I just thought you'd be better off without me. I wish I was as addicted to you as I am to the fear that keeps me from you. I might not have been on your mind, but believe me, you've been on mine. Rosie, like the petals that I let fall. Rosie, I hope you know it's not your fault. Rosie, Rosie, I'm finding new ways to adore you. And if you give me a chance, I swear I'll make amends till all this is in the past. Rosie, Rosie, I know the look you give me. I sure got guts to ask for what I'm not deserving. Rosie, Rosie, I'm finding new ways to adore you. And if you give me a chance, I swear I'll make amends till all this is in the past. All this is in the past.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give your own guitar or other instruments some love every now and then. I'd also love to hear what you think about my song Rosie. I know lyrics can be interpreted in many different ways, so I'd love to hear your interpretations. Also, there's a link in the description box if you want to donate to help me reach my dream. All donations go towards music lessons and music gear, so it would really help me out. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!